Hello everybody, it is Tom and welcome to another video. So today we were blessed, and today is Wednesday by the way when I'm recording this. Today we were blessed with a gift from the Netflix gods, namely the Heartstopper Season 3 announcement, which gave us a little teaser, a little glimpse of some behind the scenes of the filming. So we're going to watch it, we're going to react to it, we're going to talk about it. That's what we're going to do. Putting in my headphones. Alright, let's watch.
Alright, what's happening? Scene, Kit? Okay, I'll give you the answer. Yeah. This is episode 8. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we start off with Kit and Joe hanging out in their coats at night. So we have rides in the background, we have a Ferris wheel, we have some kind of other theme park ride, and it's episode 8. So that's interesting. So episode 8, we're gonna get them at this thing.
Nick and Charlie it's started to get a bit more steamy. We're about to rehearse, but I'll tell you what, we are about to have a great time.
And it started to get a bit more steamy, which does follow. Oh, by the way, I am going to allude to the comics. So if you are not caught up with the comics, you might want to beware. I won't spoil too much, but I might mention something or another. Anyway, we have Kit revealing that Nick and Charlie are going to get a bit more steamy, which does fit with where things go in the comics for sure. I think we were pretty sure we were going to get the storyline in season 3 where Nick and Charlie deepen their relationship, but confirmation here, I guess. So we have the Truum Summer Fete, which I think that's how you pronounce that. And we have some birds on the poster and some hearts and leaves, so very, and of course it's blue and yellow, so very Heartstopper. Okay, so here we are in the daytime at the fete. I want to just call it like a carnival, because the more I say fete, the more I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly, or maybe it's just a word that I don't use very often, so. But anyway, so here we are at the Truum Summer Festival thingy. Lots of balloons and rides and rainbow streamers, excellent, excellent. Blue and yellow trash cans. So we have the gang all coming in for a group hug and then posing for photos. And I love that Kizzy is allowed to have, this looks like Kizzy's hairstyle rather than Darcy's hairstyle, which is nice to see. We have Tal, who kind of moved into having Will Gow's hairstyle, and now Darcy is allowed to use Kizzy's hairstyle. I feel like that probably feels a lot better for Kizzy, who is of course non-binary, and you know, not that obviously as a non-binary person you can have any hairstyle, but it does feel like, from what I've seen and what I've heard, Kizzy feels a little more comfortable with shorter hair, so I'm glad that they get to have that for now.
The positive reaction from season 2.
Oh yes, so note that Joe/Charlie is carrying drumsticks here, so if this does match what we see in the comics, then this is going to be the first time that Charlie plays drums in public with the band. Of course, Sahar being a member, which suggests that Charlie is going to join Sahar's band, which is really cool. Yeah, and this is also when, like, if they do it the same way as they do in the comics, this is also where Nick, Tara, and Elle have gone off to look at colleges and are trying to get back in time to see Charlie perform. So I really like that part in the comics and what it shows about Charlie's growth and Charlie learning how to stand on his own, and Nick and Charlie both kind of learning how to be themselves outside of their relationship. So I'll be interested to see what they do with that.
The positive reaction from season 2 has really boosted all of our confidence.
Of course, we have Yasmin looking spectacular as usual. I love the hair. I love the outfits, everything looking great.
I can't wait for you guys to see.
I can't wait for us to see either.
Tao is beginning to figure out.
So we have, okay, so we have everybody sitting here. We have, not sure if this is in character or them just waiting. We have Charlie sitting on Nick's lap, Isaac sitting at the same picnic table, or we have Toby sitting at the picnic table and Joe sitting on Kit's lap. Either way, either way.
Tao is beginning to figure out what he loves to do and what his hobbies are. He's finding a passion for something that he begins to really love.
I like the idea that we're getting more into Tao's hobbies and Tao's passions, which I would assume would either be film related or photography related, or maybe both. But either way, that's really cool that we're getting to see more of that developed. Obviously we've seen aspects like in season 1, we saw a lot of Tao being focused on film. Season 2, we saw a lot of Tao being focused on photography, or at least of taking pictures of Elle. It'll be nice to explore this from Tao's point of view. Also, the book that Isaac is reading, I'll Give You the Sun, really, really excellent book. One of the first queer books that I read. I actually read it as part of my master's program in one of my literature classes. Definitely is not a light and fluffy read, but a really good book, so.
And he does it to bring joy to people and to cheer up the other characters in the show.
So he does it to bring joy to people and to cheer up the other characters in the show. Interesting, interesting. I mean, I guess you could cheer someone up with film or photography, but maybe he's going to be a stand-up comedian, I don't know.
This season, we get to see a little bit more of Tori.
Now, getting more of Tori. So, Tori and Charlie, again, if they're following the comics, this is a pretty important scene where Tori and Charlie are on the Ferris wheel together, and what Tori tells him while they're up there and what they talk about.
And how what Charlie has been going through has affected her.
Oh, and how what Charlie has been going through has affected her. That'll be interesting to see, because I'm not sure, in the comics, I'm not sure how much we got of that, of seeing Tori's, seeing how much Tori has been affected by Charlie's mental health struggles. I do think in the novels we get to see that more because we see from Tori's point of view, but yeah, interesting.
And she also makes a new friend.
And I love that we're getting Tori's new friend, who of course we know is Michael Holden. And I just love that we're getting to see more of Tori and that they're developing this storyline and giving us what is quite an important revelation from her when she and Charlie are on the Ferris wheel. So hooray. It seems like they're really developing this summer festival a bit more and having them be there for longer and having them spend more time together, so that's very cool.
The tension is high, like sexual tension, love, we're all there.
Sexual tension, love, tension in general.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
This is content right here.
Wrong thumb. What? Backseat masseuse here. It is the content. It's the content we signed up for. But yeah, Kit giving Will a little bit of a back massage there. And yeah, Kit's obsession with Will is something I will never get tired of. But yeah, October 2024, my birthday month. So we can celebrate Heartstopper and my birth at the same time. Okay, so yeah, I am obviously super excited about that. Everything looks great. I can't wait until we get a proper trailer, though obviously that's going to be a long time in the future, but it's great to have an exact, like, this is when we will get Heartstopper Season 3, and loved seeing the behind the scenes here and some glimpses of what we're going to get in what I assume will be the final episode of Season 3. I'm very excited. I hope you're also excited. So tell me, what did you notice, or what do you like about this teaser, and what are you most looking forward to seeing in Season 3? For me, as always, all of it. I'm looking forward to all of it. It's always nice to see confirmation that they are taking things from the comics that I was really looking forward to seeing, and it seems like we are going to see those things. So, and as always, I love seeing more development of characters. Can't wait to see more of Tori, can't wait to see more of Isaac, Nick and Charlie deepening their relationship, Tao delving into his passions, which should be interesting. Like, getting to see Tao not just as Charlie's jealous friend or, the guy who wants to date Elle, but seeing him more as kind of his own person and what he's passionate about and stuff like that will be very cool. I hope we get more of Imogen as well. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Harry in this season. because, you know, as we know, as people who've read the Nick and Charlie novella know, we get a much less obnoxious version of Harry in the future. So if we will get to see him continuing to grow and be more of an ally rather than a dick. So okay, well, that's gonna do it for me for today. As I mentioned in my last video, I am preparing to move to a new apartment in about 2 weeks. So my apartment is filled with boxes. I don't have much time, unfortunately, for doing fun things like making videos, but luckily this appeared and is just a perfect little bite-sized thing for me to react to. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, all those wonderful things. Huge thanks, as always, to our patrons, who are the most amazing, the most spectacular, the most wonderful. And a special shout out to our Nick Nelson members, Kelly Walker, Paul Z, Kent Smither, Kim Engel, and Lauren Javier. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, or night, or whatever time of day it may happen to be. I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye.